even in college, before the World Wide Web, I downloaded everything that I could find to run on, well, at that point I didn't have a PC, but I could run it on PCs that were certainly available in the computer labs at the University of Northern Iowa. And, I just was a software geek from day one. I've just always been a software geek, more so than a hardware geek, because software was accessible and hardware can, it can be expensive. So, over the years, I've kind of carved out a niche in, calling myself more of a software geek. When I find new software that I'm kind of excited about, sometimes I'll do a video on it, sometimes I'll do a blog post on it, but sometimes I'll just announce it like to the people that are watching the live stream at live.perillo.com so they get to hear about it. Whether they're interested or not, well, it's not for me to decide, it's for them to decide. So I got an email here from Josh, and he titled the email "The Top 10 List of Easy Ways to Contribute to the Software Community." He writes, "I've been a subscriber to your YouTube channel for a while, and I thought I'd put together a top 10 list for you about easy ways people, especially people without much programming experience and or time to commit, can contribute to the software community." And this is most likely you. Number 1, join an idea submission site where the ideas on how to make a product better with the community as well as the company sponsoring the site. Examples of this include Dell's IdeaStorm and Ubuntu Linux's Brainstorm site. Number 2, download and test alpha and beta software. Companies that release this kind of software to the public almost always provide a way to report bugs as well as to provide feedback. One easy and highly useful piece of software to test is a web browser. Firefox and Chrome being two examples that offer easy to obtain public betas. Number 3, join a public bug tracker for a piece of software you see. This way, you can report bugs you find as well as help identify valid and invalid already existing bugs by voting or confirming bugs that have already been reported in the bug tracker. Number 4, if you use OpenDNS, and I do, they have a community where you can submit domains for review to vote on if a domain is categorized correctly to help them improve their content filtering. Be warned, there are some sites that have a dangerous content and, well, pornography that need filtering. Be careful. Also, fishtank.com, that's PHISH tank.com, is a site where you can report and verify phishing sites that you find. Number 5, contribute support in forums and help sites. If you know the answer to a question someone is asking at one of these sites, you can post an answer. An example of a forum is like geeks.perillo.com. Number 6, open source projects often accept help writing documentation or translating their documentation into a different language. Open source projects also often accept donations. These donations can often be counted. If I can say that word a little more often in this particular point, it'd be great. These donations can often be counted when you are doing your taxes. Some open source projects accept artwork too. Boy, I'm just stumbling on my words tonight. Number 7, try to contribute what you're good at. Software companies need a lot of different skills such as artwork, legal advising, financial management, translations, user interface testing, etc. There's a place where anybody can contribute. Number 8, publicize software you use or like in your blog, Twitter, YouTube, etc. Number 9, join a users group for a piece of software you use. I've never been to one. However, I know a few people in these types of groups, including one person who's in a VMware user group. He is able to get large discounts on VMware's products as well as give direct feedback to VMware engineers. Number 10, use a lot of different software on multiple OSs if possible. Josh, that was an excellent list. Excellent. I honestly couldn't say it better myself. It's one of the reasons why I read off the list. I pardon that I kind of stumbled in places, but hopefully everybody will forgive me that. I am always going to be a software geek, no matter the platform. See, that's the thing that kind of it trips me up when people freak out when I say, well, yeah, I use Windows XP and Windows Vista and Ubuntu and Mac OS X. They freak out. Like, they want me to just, no, you have to use one operating system. What's the best one? I don't know. Just depends, I guess. I can use all operating systems. I can. I can do that. You can too. You should. Expand your horizons. If you can. If you can and you're not, then you're just lazy or, just incredibly short-sighted, because there's good software out there for a variety of platforms. Some of them have to be cross-platform, yay. Some of them happen to be just for one platform or another. So you're a geek. Be available for all platforms. Too much knowledge is never going to hurt you. Never. Well, there's such a thing as too much information, but I think you know what I'm talking about. It's not going to look bad on a resume, or it's not going to look bad when you're trying to provide help to somebody if you know more and you can provide that help in a calm, consistent, in a clear manner. My email address is chris@pirillo.com. Certainly you're welcome to scoot across any top lists that you might have on your mind related to tech. Maybe it's not related to tech. Or if you've got a software recommendation to recommend. As opposed to a software recommendation to fry in a frying pan with butter and... We've got the community where we have forums and a place for you to upload help, whether you do your own videos or you want to have your own blog or profile page. That's at geeks.pirillo.com. I'm blogging there, kind of, but I've got a primary blog at chris.pirillo.com. And then, of course, I've got the live video feed that's happening 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This thing right here, in conjunction with the chat room that we have that's also open all the time at... Gonna wait for the chat to catch up. They're going to say it, too. Oh, there we go. Here we go. live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.